Our own Ana Cabrera is standing by in Flagstaff right now. Ana, what's the strategy for these fire crews?
Jake, take advantage of the weather. Get out ahead of this fire. We're seeing much improved conditions over this time yesterday. You see I'm wearing a light jacket. It's much cooler. The wind's a lot calmer. We see a little breeze here from time to time, but again, calmer than we've seen the last couple of days. You can tell that big smoke plume behind me, not quite as big. So firefighters have successfully been doing their burnout operations. We've been seeing water drops, retardant drops. It's still a very active fire, however, so we're not quite out of the woods. We had a chance to go into the fire zone, and we still saw trees torching, flames burning, very intense, very steep, rocky, rugged, dense terrain in some places, making this firefight very challenging and very dangerous for firefighters. They're really relying on that air support in some of these areas, particularly on that northeast flank, which of course is the crucial flank for protecting the homes that are still in danger. And so we saw 9 helicopters up in the air today, a few air tankers as well, continuing to hit some of the hot spots, as well as some spot fires that have developed in the last 24 hours. And then the hotshot crews continue on the ground to build that fire line, to continue to do some of those controlled burns to remove the fuel ahead of the fire. And if you'll recall, it was the hotshot team from Prescott who suffered a huge loss last year around this time with the Yarnell fire. And as it turns out, this fire's incident commander was one of the safety officers there at the Yarnell fire. So we had a chance to talk to him today about how things have changed since then. You talked about the erratic winds.
Yep.
That was also the case in the Yarnell fire. Any lessons learned from that fire that you're implementing here?
Again, back to those basics, continuing having a meteorologist monitor that, being able to call those guys, explaining to them on my leader's intent this morning is they are working on the rim. Be prepared, make sure that their escape routes and safety zones, are in line every time. They're evaluating them, so if they do get those outflows, they have a place to go.
So extra communication has been the key in keeping everybody safe. No injuries, no damages so far, and we're all keeping our fingers crossed that Mother Nature cooperates. Jake?